Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for both of our finalists tonight. And Barry, if I can grab a quick word with you. Barry, you always seem to meet this man in finals when he's coming back from a very long sabbatical. To quote Jimmy White, he must be beginning to annoy you now, yeah?
Yeah, I wish he retired, to be fair. No, I'm so disappointed in my performance today, to be fair, and I didn't give Ronnie a game at all, and I just said to him there, if he thought he was queuing around corners the other day, he should have felt my arm today, because I was all over the place. I didn't feel like I could put a ball in the end, so yeah, it's just the way it goes sometimes, and a bit disappointing, really.
Barry, how difficult was it to follow up that wonderful performance against Judd Trump yesterday? 3 centuries and 2 70s in there, and you come out into this final. It was a very big occasion for you. You got a lot to reflect on. It's the first time you've actually got past the first round. What are the positives you will take away from this week?
Yeah, if someone said to me I would have got to the final at the start of the week and played Ronnie in the final, then I'd have ripped their arm off probably, but when you get to the final, you want to perform, and it's hard to take positives at the moment because I'm just a bit disappointed the way I performed today, but I played well most of the week, so I'm sure I'll look back at it and think, yeah, I've done well, so yeah, there you go, it's just one of them things.
It is indeed. Barry Hawkins, thank you very much, well played. Ronnie O'Sullivan, champion of the Masters once again for a 6th time, and I tell you what, after 8 months away, and I know the perfectionist you are, even you must be really chuffed in that performance today.
Yeah, I'm over the moon, you know. I watched Barry play in his semi-final against Judd Trump, and I just thought, you know, I knew I needed to raise my level and play like I did against Selby, and today I was able to do that, and I just think I just managed to manage my emotions well, you know, such a big occasion against someone that I knew was in form, so I'm delighted that I've been able to play as well as I have done today.
Well, you were really down on yourself yesterday in the interview when you came into the studio last night, but I just wonder what's made the difference today. Dr. Steve Peters arrived here this morning, and did that help you?
Well, having him here put pressure on me because I had to behave myself, you know, so no, you know, I just he just mentioned a couple of things to me, and I was just like, you know, he's right, you know, I knew I just had to just focus on playing each ball and just getting involved in the match, and I was able to do that today, and it was just a shame Barry just never, you know, if he'd have played like he did in the semis, then we could have had a brilliant match. But you know, I'm just well done to Barry, you know, because he had another great tournament.
8 months away, Ronnie. How surprised are you to be standing here as a champion?
Yeah, I'm never normally surprised that I win tournaments. You know, I'm surprised that I've won my first one back after 8 months. But you know, I still think, you know, if I can produce some form, it doesn't matter how much time you take out. You know, you still have the talent and the game there. So it's just about producing it on you know, when it matters. And I was able to do it this week.
Well, you're now level with the great Stephen Hendry on 6 Masters titles. He's a couple ahead of you in the world titles. And I just wonder, what sort of motivation is it still to keep chasing that now?
I mean, this is just a week, so you can kind of like manage to keep your form it's easier to keep your form for a week, but for 17 days, you know, that's a grind, you know. But you know, I'll give it a go and we'll see what happens.
What's the schedule now? Because I know a lot of people watching will want to know: is this you back on the circuit? Is this you back for the rest of the season? What are your plans?
Yeah, well, I'll play in most of the UK events and, you know, the European events and take it from there, really, you know, and yeah, just play whatever you fancy, really. There's so many tournaments these days, you've got the option to pick and choose, which is great now, you know. We used to only have 6 tournaments, and you've got 36 tournaments, so it's great to have the choices, you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, the incredible rocket, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your presentation party. Barry Hearn, Chairman of World Snooker, John Crucis, Head of Sponsorship at Dafabet, and the 1984 Masters champion, the whirlwind Jimmy White. The runner-up receiving the silver medal and a cheque for £90,000. What a run to the final it was for Barry Hawkins. And the winner, receiving a cheque for £200,000. The trophy and the title, 2016 Dafabet Masters champion, Ronnie O'Sullivan. Your champion, Ronnie O'Sullivan.